The full roster for WWE 2K23 has now been revealed, and it includes a total of 183 stars, 31 of which are new to WWE 2K23. So we're going to run through the roster and point out all of the new additions, plus we're also going to cover some of the superstars that aren't listed, as there's some big names that are missing. Before we jump into the roster though, if you're new to the channel and you want to stay up to date with all the latest news on WWE 2K23, then please do hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss out on future videos. So let's start by running through this year's new additions, as WWE 2K23 includes 31 new superstars, 21 of which are brand new and have never appeared in a WWE game. Starting out with superstars that are brand new to the series, we have Aliyah, Bron Breakker, Brutus Creed, Carmelo Hayes, Cora Jade, Ezekiel, Gigi Dolin, Grayson Waller, Jacy Jayne, Julius Creed, Kayden Carter, Madcap Moss, Nikkita Lyons, Reggie, Holland, Roxanne Perez, Shanky, Sikoa, Veer Mahaan, and Zoey Stark. So there's a lot of good new additions there, with the main standout being Sikoa, as I'd imagine that he's going to be one of the most popular new additions. As for the rest, there's a lot of names in there from NXT, though we do have some main roster debutants in the form of Aliyah, Madcap Moss and Holland, not to mention Elias's younger brother Ezekiel, as Ezekiel technically makes his debut in 2K23, as he's totally his own person and definitely not Elias. Also brand new and making their debut is Bad Bunny, though you'll only have access to him if you pre-order the game before March 17th. So all these superstars are brand new and set to make their first appearance in WWE 2K23, however joining them we also have some new but familiar names, as WWE 2K23 sees the return of 10 superstars that have appeared in the series previously, with those names including Brie Bella, Kurt Angle, Lita, Molly Holly, Nikki Bella, Noam Dar and Queen Zelina, all of which last appeared in WWE 2K20. Also returning, we have Cody Rhodes, who we last seen in 2K17 as Stardust, and we have WWE legend Bruno Sammartino, whose only previous appearance came as a DLC character in WWE 2K14. Also listed is Scarlett, who appeared as a manager in 2K22, though given her inclusion on the roster list, it appears that she's now a playable character. So that takes the total number of new superstars to 31, which is a pretty good amount, especially considering we still have the DLC to be announced, as you'd imagine that that will also include a lot of new superstars. Taking a look at the full roster for the game, we have another 150 superstars that appeared in WWE 2K22, though some of the names may be a little bit different, as there's several superstars that have undergone a name change. To run through those that have changed names, we have Alba Fyre, who was formerly Kaylee Ray, Axiom, who was DLC in 2K22 under the name A-Kid, Butch, who was formerly Pete Dunne, Cruz del Toro, who was Raul Mendoza, Giovanni Vinci, who was Fabian Aichner, JD McDonough, who was Jordan Devlin, Katana Chance, who was formerly Casey Catanzaro, Ludwig Kaiser, who was Marcel Barthel, and Gunther, who was formerly Walter. So in total, including the Ruthless Aggression DLC and the pre-order bonus, we have 183 superstars set to appear in WWE 2K23, though as you may have noticed, there are a few big names that are still missing. The biggest omission is that of Bray Wyatt, as despite returning to WWE in October, Bray Wyatt appears to miss the cut-off date for the base roster, though it is highly likely that we'll see him added to the game at a later date via DLC, as 2K may be waiting to see what happens with Uncle Howdy, so that they can then offer up both stars as DLC characters. Also missing from the list were Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae, though following the list being posted, Johnny Gargano actually took to Twitter to announce that he'll be playable at release, so it looks like he's been snuck in there upon request. As for others, former Undisputed Era star Roderick Strong is also missing, despite having appeared in 2K22. Then we have the pairing of Sasha Banks and Naomi, with Sasha's absence being less of a surprise given that she's now appearing in New Japan. Also missing is NXT superstar Sarray, who appeared as DLC in 2K22, though despite the majority of the other DLC characters making the jump to the base roster, Sarray doesn't look to be included. Along with the roster reveal, 2K also released a brand new screenshot which confirmed another new addition, as the WWE Games Twitter account shared this screenshot of Alexa Bliss, which not only confirms she'll have her most recent attire that she returned with last year, but the screenshot also confirmed the presence of Lily. With the addition of Lily, it'll be interesting to see if she appears at ringside during matches, or if Alexa comes with any special payback abilities, though chances are Lily will only be seen during entrances. So that's the latest news on the roster. However, that's not the only new content that we have, as over the weekend the WWE Games Twitter account released some new screenshots and video. The first of these reveals came in the form of a new entrance video for Nikki Bella, as the WWE Games Twitter account posted her full entrance. Like Brie, whose entrance was released last week, Nikki also comes with a brand new model with a attire taken from the 2022 Royal Rumble, where it was rumoured that 2K were backstage scanning talent. Comparing Nikki's model to her last appearance in WWE 2K20, you can definitely see a big change, though judging by the comments in reply to the post, the jury is still out on whether or not the change is good, as there seems to be a pretty mixed response. In terms of her entrance, the animation used for Nikki is technically a new one, as it's the first time that she's used it, though the animation itself was included last year as 2K left the animation in, despite taking Nikki out. Following the reveal of Nikki's entrance video, the WWE Games account went on to share some new screenshots, the first of which gave us a look at Gunther, who was shown off alongside Ludwig Kaiser. One man that wasn't shown off was Giovanni Vinci, who reunited with Imperium in September, though that's not to say that he won't be a part of the stable, as Giovanni usually stands to Gunther's right, therefore there's a chance that he is a part of the stable, he's just not shown in this screenshot. Moving on, we also have a new screenshot of The Undertaker, who we see delivering a chokeslam to Kane, with this screenshot giving us our first look at Kane, whose model looks to be the same one that was used in 2K22, which is the modern day Kane with the red mask. As for The Undertaker, his model looks to be a different one to the one that was shown off previously, as the Undertaker model that was shown off in the trailers was his showcase model with the long dark hair on the sides, whereas this screenshot shows him with the sides of his hair shaven. One other observation from the screenshot is that this shot was taken in the Survivor Series arena, which, judging by the graphics, is Survivor Series 2021, as the graphics seen in the screenshots are different to the ones that were used last year, meaning we'll likely see the 2021 Survivor Series arena available for general play, with the Survivor Series 2022 arena also included, though that one looks to be locked to Wargames. So that's the latest on WWE 2K23, including the full roster reveal and the latest entrance videos and screenshots. Let me know what you made of them in the comments, and if you want to stay up to date with all things WWE 2K23, then please do hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss out on future videos. Until next time though, thank you so much for watching, have yourself an awesome day, and I'll catch you later.